Do you ever feel trapped by your emotions? Like no matter how much you want to move forward, fear, doubt, or anger keeps pulling you back? It's a common experience, but it's also a dangerous trap. When our emotions are in control, we aren't. Our goals become distant, clouded by reactions that derail us from our path. And here's the real problem. Emotions lie. They make us feel powerless, overwhelmed, and like there's no way out. The worst part? They leave us stuck, unable to take the next step forward. But what if I told you there's a way to develop a bulletproof mindset, one that makes you feel nothing to achieve everything? What if you could navigate life's challenges without being paralyzed by emotional storms? The truth is, there is a better way, but most of us never learn it. Today, we're going to explore how to escape the cycle of emotional overwhelm that's stopping you from reaching your true potential. Stay with me, because the best solution, the real game changer, is coming at the end. Emotions can either propel us toward our goals or act as chains that hold us back. We've all felt it, the anxiety, the self-doubt, the fear of failure that creeps in at the worst times. The constant pull to give up or settle because it's easier than facing those emotions head-on. But it doesn't have to be this way. Imagine being in a high-stakes meeting, a major deadline approaching, or preparing for a big presentation. Your heart races, your palms sweat, and suddenly fear starts creeping in, whispering that you're not good enough, that you might fail. It's at this moment, this crucial point, where most people falter. But what separates those who thrive from those who struggle is the ability to take control of these emotions, to quiet the fear and move forward with clarity. Enter Stoicism. A philosophy that has been tested and refined for centuries, Stoicism teaches us that emotional mastery is the key to unlocking success. It's not about suppressing how you feel, but rather about detaching from those emotions enough to make clear-headed decisions that push you forward. One of the biggest barriers to success is fear. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of the unknown. These fears cloud your vision and make it impossible to act. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." Fear is just a reaction, one that you can control if you recognize it for what it is, an illusion. Most people let this illusion dictate their lives, but those who succeed have learned to see beyond it. The next major obstacle is self-doubt. When we let doubt creep in, it feeds on itself, creating a loop of indecision. Seneca reminds us that he suffers more than necessary, who suffers before it is necessary. Think about that. Much of our suffering comes not from what actually happens, but from our own anticipations of what might go wrong. We imagine failure before it's even a reality, and that self-created fear stops us before we even start. But doubt is simply another trick of the mind, one that we can overcome by focusing on action rather than emotion. Now, let's focus on emotional overwhelm. It's easy to get lost in our feelings and lose sight of what really matters. We start to react to things we can't control, other people's opinions, the unpredictable outcomes of our efforts. And yet the Stoics teach us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Emotional overwhelm thrives when we focus on what we cannot change, but power is found in directing your energy only toward what is within your control. The key to moving forward is action, not reaction. When we choose action over dwelling in our emotions, we take back control. Each time you focus on what you can control, your decisions, your responses, your mindset, you are building mental resilience. You're developing that bulletproof mindset that allows you to push through life's challenges without being crippled by fear or doubt. Imagine the freedom of living without being weighed down by every emotional wave that comes your way. But here's the most powerful insight. To truly break free from emotional paralysis, you have to understand this. Emotions are not facts. Just because you feel something doesn't make it true. Your mind can trick you, but with practice, you can learn to detach from those false signals. Marcus Aurelius wisely observed, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." If your thoughts are constantly dominated by fear, doubt, or anger, those emotions will shape your reality. But change your thoughts, and you change your life. So what's the final, most powerful solution to mastering your emotions and reaching your goals? It's simple: emotional detachment. By learning to feel nothing in moments when your emotions threaten to take control, you free yourself to achieve everything. The Stoics believed that our real power lies in our ability to stay calm amidst chaos. That level of composure is the ultimate superpower. When you can rise above your emotions, you become unstoppable. No external event can sway you from your course. As Seneca advised, we suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Stop imagining defeat and start acting with clarity. The path forward is not as cluttered as your emotions make it seem, and once you recognize that, you'll see opportunities that were once hidden by fear and doubt. By practicing emotional detachment, you unlock the true potential to reach your goals. Focus on what you can control, let go of everything else, and you'll be amazed at how far you can go. Stoicism gives us the tools to build this mindset, one that is resilient, focused, and yes, bulletproof. This is the mindset that allows you to feel nothing when the world is throwing chaos your way, and instead it empowers you to achieve everything. Remember, the path to success isn't easy, but with the right mindset, it's yours to take. So start practicing Stoicism in your everyday life, and feel free to share your experience in the comments. Have you used Stoic principles to navigate challenges in your life? What's worked for you and what hasn't? Let's keep the conversation going, and don't forget to tune in for the next videos.